You're not going to beat Canelo until somehow over a long period of time, Canelo beats himself. If he gets tired of all the discipline he has had to employ.
He finds someone like, Canelo or Golovkin. It's a different kettle of fish, I have to lean towards Canelo.
Canelo fired back at Terence Crawford, shattering the calm with a bold declaration. Crawford isn't on his level. He blasted defensive fighters who coast through 12 rounds, calling them a disgrace to the sport. Meanwhile, Kell Brook issued a chilling warning. Crawford is walking into a storm he's never faced before. On the other hand, Canelo's style is pure danger. Raw power, ruthless ring IQ, and tactical brilliance. Moreover, Crawford's usual speed and slickness won't save him here. The real question is, will Crawford survive this brutal, career-altering test?
I think when we look back at Mayweather when he beat Canelo, he's a mover. Crawford's not really like Mayweather in that aspect. He's more, he kind of sets his feet. He's cute with how he approaches.
Jim Lampley didn't hold back. He strongly believes Canelo Alvarez will dismantle Terence Crawford when they clash. On the other hand, while Crawford boasts immense talent, Lampley argues Canelo's experience, power, and mental toughness give him the ultimate edge. Moreover, Canelo's track record against elite fighters across multiple weight classes proves he thrives under pressure. What's more, Lampley highlighted Canelo's ability to control pace and space, dictating every moment in the ring. To make matters worse for Crawford, Canelo's defensive mastery and lethal counterpunching could completely shut down Crawford's attack. Without a doubt, Lampley sees Canelo as the more complete, battle-hardened warrior ready to crush the hype.
Nobody's ever knocked him off balance. Nobody's ever really knocked him down. There's only one official knockdown in his career, and it was because he bounced off the ropes when Jose Cotto hit him with a hard shot to the chest. And the referee employed a strict interpretation of the rules and said, oh, the ropes held you up, so that's a knockdown. He's never been put on his back by anybody.
Terence Crawford's career is packed with brilliance, yet a controversial gap remains in how fans perceive him. On the other hand, within boxing circles, Crawford's elite skills, tactical precision, and adaptability are revered. Moreover, his methodical approach, mixing slick defense with sharp counters, consistently dismantles opponents. But here's the twist. Casual fans often crave explosive, all-action wars, leaving Crawford's calculated mastery underappreciated. Even worse, his fights are sometimes labeled dull despite the technical dominance on display. The reality is, Crawford's genius doesn't always translate to mainstream excitement. As a result, many still fail to grasp the true level of his craft.
He's an orthodox, he boxes more. When he switched, he becomes a puncher. And now he's coming out southpaw. He ends you. He is not, you gotta watch him fight. He does do athletic things where his hands and his feet work together and he catches you for sure.
Boxing analyst Bomac ignites controversy by backing Crawford's superior technical brilliance over Canelo's raw power. On the other hand, while acknowledging Canelo's elite status, Bomac insists Crawford's unmatched precision, blistering speed, and ring IQ give him the ultimate edge. Moreover, Crawford's unwavering focus and relentless preparation fuel his quest for victory. The burning question is, can Canelo's power really break through Crawford's tactical wall? Bomac argues no, believing Crawford will outthink and outmaneuver the Mexican star. As a result, fans could witness a cerebral war, not just a brutal slugfest. The truth is, this tactical chess match may leave everyone stunned.
I'll tell you like this. I think Crawford rebuttal was everybody always say, he hasn't fought nobody, or everybody that he fought was a no name. But I'm gonna tell you like this, what Crawford said. Well, they was something until Crawford fought him. So obviously he's doing a great job because he's making everybody.
On the other hand, Regis Prograis explodes into the Canelo versus Crawford debate, flipping the entire hype on its head. On the other hand, he pretends to back Canelo, but the real twist? Prograis wanted that smoke with Crawford himself. Moreover, he mocks Canelo's chances, boldly claiming Crawford would dismantle him round by round. Even worse, he clowns his own coach for ever doubting Crawford. The truth is, Regis sees Canelo crumbling, and he's making it loud and clear.
Still gonna say Canelo, but I think Crawford is and I might change my mind again. But I don't know, man. Crawford he is one of those special fighters.
Boots Ennis isn't doubting Crawford's skills. He's questioning the sheer recklessness of this move. No tune-ups, no adjustment period, just straight into the fire against a man who dismantles light heavyweights with ease. That's not bravery, it's asking for disaster. Ennis insists Crawford needs time to adjust, absorb the pressure, and understand the pace of heavier opponents. Meanwhile, Canelo's training footage sent shockwaves. One punch looked like a brutal warning. The truth is, Crawford could be storming headfirst into a nightmare without proper armor. The risk? Devastating.
Good thing about Boots fighting Canelo is that Boots has his brother Pooh, who sparred Canelo. And what we see on the YouTube clips for that was for a media day. So there's nothing else really, like he's not gonna embarrass the champion. You know what I mean? So he does have that in his arsenal where it's like, he's been.
Troy Isley didn't just voice support, he detonated a warning that's shaking the entire fight world. He's not merely backing Terrence Crawford, he's rallying behind him like a warrior gearing up for battle. According to Isley, the constant chatter about size advantages is pure nonsense when you've got a ruthless force like Crawford coming at you. The camp is unified, no excuses, no doubts, only destruction on their minds. On the other hand, Isley acknowledges this isn't just hype. The burning question is, can the world truly handle the storm Crawford's about to unleash? The truth is, Isley's statement wasn't support, it was a direct shot at every skeptic.
You got a prediction? Obviously, you think he's going to win? Do you think you'll stop him?
I got to see it. My prediction is Terrence will win. However, I got to see it.
On the other hand, Richardson Hitchens has set the Canelo versus Crawford hype on fire with a ruthless take that's rattling the boxing scene. He sees Crawford's razor-sharp craft, lightning-fast hands, and ruthless unpredictability as a formula to wreck Canelo's rhythm. Moreover, with switch-hitting skills and lethal long-range power, Crawford is tailor-made to dismantle any champion. But here's where it gets explosive. Hitchens claims this fight is personal. He's backing Crawford not just as a superior fighter, but as a black champion ready to inspire generations. On the flip side, he warns Canelo could be brutally exposed. The truth is, this is no ordinary fight. This could be the historic passing of the torch.
I always said I like Crawford from the very beginning of the fight.
You think you can hurt him?
Yep. Anybody could be hurt in a fight. Canelo got a great chin though, but anybody could be hurt on any given night. Don't ever think a guy can't be hurt, man.
Crawford's packing something most fighters can't fake. Raw guts and an unbreakable hunger to dominate. While others duck danger, he runs straight at it. For him, it was never about the belts or glory. It's about proving he's the best. And by many counts, he already is. Moreover, when he steps in with Canelo, this won't be a dance, it'll be a brutal war. Crawford plans to get dirty, fight hard, and show exactly why he belongs on top. The real issue is, doubting him could be a catastrophic mistake. His relentless drive and iron will might just blow this fight wide open. The entire boxing world better brace for chaos.
One thing about Crawford is he got guts. Them bums ain't have no guts. Them bums didn't want to win. Crawford want to win. That's it. It ain't about no belt. It ain't about nothing. You didn't sign the contract. We want to win, and he want to be the best, and he is the best. So that's what's going to be the difference. Crawford got guts. He got a fighting spirit. So when you see Crawford, he going to go in there and get busy with Canelo. Don't you even doubt that. Yeah.
Terrence Crawford's fearless style and expert skills turn this fight into more than just a payday. It's a ruthless battle for legacy, pride, and respect. This epic showdown pits Crawford's sharp technique against Canelo's raw power and veteran experience. On the other hand, the stakes couldn't be higher. It's a defining moment that could reshape the super middleweight division and rewrite boxing history forever. The burning question is, can Crawford's speed and ring IQ outsmart Canelo's devastating strength, or is this a mismatch about to explode? Without a doubt, this fight promises shocking drama and unforgettable moments. Now the pressure is on. Will Crawford's brilliance prevail, or will Canelo's power dominate? Drop your prediction below and let the debate begin. Terrence Crawford isn't messing around with his plan to dismantle Canelo Alvarez, and his latest training footage sent shockwaves through the boxing world. Skipping a tune-up fight wasn't reckless, it was strategic. Crawford spent months sculpting his body, gaining a massive 18 pounds over the super middleweight limit, signaling a major transformation. This isn't about just outboxing Canelo anymore. Crawford is coming to overpower and dominate. His laser focus on Canelo's weaknesses is clear, and the results are stunning. The boxing world is witnessing a fighter evolving into a brutal force ready to shatter expectations. Crawford's approach isn't just tactical, it's a full-scale assault designed to crush Canelo's reign once and for all. The stage is set for an explosive showdown. Now that Terrence Crawford has settled the weight issue, he's taken his training to an entirely new, insane level, something the boxing world hasn't witnessed before. Every day, Crawford is hammering heavy bags with relentless power, smashing mitts with precision, and pushing his limits through grueling marathon runs to build unmatched endurance. But it doesn't stop there, he's also adding serious muscle with bodybuilding workouts to increase his power and explosiveness. On top of that, Crawford is mastering shadow boxing to perfect his technique while sharpening his footwork to control the ring like never before. This is more than preparation, it's a full-scale assault on every aspect of his game. Crawford is clearly plotting total domination over Canelo Alvarez physically and strategically. The burning question is, can Canelo handle this new Crawford? Drop your prediction below and let the debate ignite.